Ladies and gentlemen, live at the Curry Hicks Cage in UMass for the MIAA State Basketball Finals for Division I girls basketball between the Springfield Central High School Golden Eagles and the Minnechaug Falcons. Game ready to start it off here, and up for tip for the Eagles, it's Maxwell, and for the Falcons, it's Cronin. It's up, and the Falcons get the tip, but it's the Eagles with it. Talanatasi gives it off to Guthrie. Hand off to Roach. Roach on the wing. Pass down to Bahati. And she gets it to go in the paint for two to start it off for the Eagles. So now the Falcons looking to start it off offensively, letting up that first basket. We'll see how they do it. Big ball movement now. It's in the corner. It's to Offzeric. She bounces it out to the wing. She finds Sanborn. Now on the corner, back to Sanborn, shot no good. Tries to grab a rebound, bounce pass, saves it off the foot, but recovered by Offzeric. She gives it on the wing, the shot is good to go from Lillian Grono. So the Falcons take the lead on the first shot for them, 3-2. Falcons up, now Maxwell gives it to Bahati. Back to Maxwell in the paint, foul on the floor for the Falcons, and the Eagles are going to have it on the floor. They will be inbounding it. It will be Guthrie. So the Eagles have to jab back after letting out that three. Guthrie on the inbound finds Bahati, but it's no good to hold on to it, and now it's Gorno to go in. No good on the other side on the fast break. And so now they're going to have to restart it up. The floater attempt no good. That was Sanborn. So the Eagles have been beaten out physically here as the Falcons are attacking quickly, defensively and offensively. And they're playing some very fast-paced ball as Guthrie's floater no good. We'll see what the Falcons can do. It's Sanborn again. She'll pass it out on the wing. That was to Howard. So now it'll go out, and it'll be Eagles ball. To inbound for the Eagles, it's Tatalatasi. He's going to give it to Guthrie. As you can see, the Falcons already approaching that press on the inbound. Guthrie's going to get it by to Maxwell, to Bahati, sorry. Pulls up, no good. Bahati puts it back up, can't get it to go. Maxwell now, she's going to get fouled. And so Alicia Maxwell will go to the line for shooting. And she'll get two. 3-2 your score. After several possessions, the Falcons get their three. And Bahati has a bucket for herself. Maxwell at the line, shot attempt number one. Can't get it to go. And the Falcons coming out strong already as she needs to make this one. Shot number two up. And she gets it to go to tie it up. So now the Falcons need to bounce back as they originally did, being down that 2-point deficit. They put up that three, and now the Eagles applying pressure defensively as it was to Howard, but it goes out of bounds. Howard's going to inbound it here for the Falcons. She finds Grono. Double team by Tatalatasi and Guthrie, but the pressure's left off, and on the drive for the Falcons was Offzeric. And now here's Guthrie on the behind-the-back scoop. And they're going to call the foul. It looks to be a blocking on the Falcons. There'll be a blocking on the Falcons, and the Eagles will have it on the floor. And the inbound will once again be Guthrie. She's got Tatalatasi in the corner. So now they're going to switch sides for the inbound and switch up the game plan. You're going to go for the break. Guthrie's going to find Roche. Roche can't hold on to it. She passes it back out to Bahati, but she couldn't hold on to it. And so now, in the corners, Howard. Howard scoops it around, swings up. There's the Grono. And pass saved, but Roche picks it up. She's going to stop the tempo, give it to Tatalatasi. And now the Eagles, in a very low-scoring game with 3 minutes in, we'll see how they can recover. Here's Bahati. She gives it a Guthrie. Shot, no good. Rebound by Grono. And now that was off Sersic, as she's gonna get clamped up, but there's an open Emily Howard on the bank for 2. 5-3, the Falcons are up. So now Tatalatasi inbounds it to Roche, back to Tatalatasi to Guthrie. Pass intercepted, you could say, by Sanborn, and she's gonna float it in as the foul is called, and she'll shoot 2. So Sanborn at the line has an opportunity to boost that lead up by 2 more points. 5-3 your score. Now it will be 6-3 on the bounce. On the free throw, substitutions being made for both teams. As for the Eagles, Lopez checks in. And she gets 2 to go, and the lead now 7-3. Roche to Lopez to Guthrie, back to Lopez. Lopez to Roche. Roche open 3, off the mark, no good. The hustle is there from Guthrie as she saves it. Back to Lopez, top of the key. She's gonna slide her way in, no good. Bahati struggling, trying to get the rebound. The Falcons can recover, and that was strange. She's gonna hand it off to Ofaseric. Back to her. Lopez switches her man, and on the 3, it was no good. That was O'Toole. So now Guthrie gives it to Lopez. Lopez to Bahati. Guarded big time, and they're gonna have to call the foul. She was double teamed in the paint on the shot. Great force on the defense, but that's called in. She'll shoot 2. Substitution set for the Eagles after shot number 1. It's up, and it's good. 4-7 now your score. Ofsersic will get checked out as Grono checks back in. And shot number 2 is no good. So now on the other end is Sanborn. She's gonna drive her way up, no good. Euro stepping her way. Shows aggression, but that's gonna be a foul. Great hustle from her. And now for the Eagles, Bahati will check out. Robinson checks in, but here's Guthrie. She's gonna step her way in, no good. Rebound from Howard. Now on the fast break, Howard goes the other way, coast to coast, no good. She gets fouled and goes to the line now. And on the floor now for the Eagles, updated. Brooklyn Olivero, Rashida Guthrie, Jordan Robinson, Amani Lopez, and Alicia Maxwell. For the Falcons, shot attempt number 1 is good. Now your score is 8-4 on a 4-point lead for the Falcons. And that's Howard. And number 2 is good. And so here's Guthrie. Guthrie off of the inbound. She's going to get double teamed. Lopez, shy pass, but she's able to recover it. She's going to spin her way around, and it's Robinson in the paint. She gets it rejected, but Maxwell hauls it in, and it will be a jump ball. Falcons ball. 5-point lead now for the Falcons, and a great start for them. 5 minutes into this, playing well. So now, once again, it's Grono. She's gonna drive and reject it in the paint, but they're gonna call a foul. And so that will send her to the line. So Grono will go to the line for 2. Now, it seemed like the Eagles, who have been here several times in the past 4 years, as I haven't missed a girls Eagles playoff game at the Curry Hicks Cage since I started. So a start like this is something I'm not familiar with, but Tauralatosi will come in for Guthrie. But now the 6-point lead off of Grono's first attempt on the free throw shots. Number 2 will be up, and it gets it to go. Tauralatosi will inbound it. She finds Olivero back to Tauralatosi. Tauralatosi getting the ball moving. Olivero now to Lopez. Lopez on the fast break gives it to Tauralatosi. Back to the wing to Lopez. Lopez scoops around to the top of the key. Hands off to Olivero. Olivero to find Tauralatosi. Tauralatosi pump fake down to Maxwell. And there's a foul on the Falcons, and it will be on the floor. So the Eagles will inbound it. So now on the inbound will be Tauralatosi. 4-11 still your score with 2:46 to go in the first quarter. The Falcons playing well. It's to Maxwell on the inbound, back to Olivero. Olivero to find Lopez on the jab step. Can't hold on to it. Recovers. Tauralatosi. Handoff to Robinson. Robinson. Lopez. Jab step. Holds on to it to Tauralatosi on the top of the key. And it will be a turnover on the stop. And it'll be Falcons ball. Checking out for the Falcons, O'Toole will be out. And coming in is Barry. So now the Falcons inbound it. It's Barry with it. And Cronin, check that. Gets it to go. And the Eagles now have to do something offensively. Score 4-13. They cannot let this slip away. Lopez will hold on to it. Flashy offensive movement, but they have to score. Robinson's shot, can't get it to go. The rebound attempt's not there. Rebound, and they're going to call a foul on a shove. Miserable basketball in the first 6 minutes for the Golden Eagles. Have to recover as the Falcons are playing incredible for them, and they're taking advantage on every opportunity they can. 13-4, once again your score, and timeout. On a fast-paced start for the Falcons. You are tuned into Focus Springfield, and this is Cyril's Natty, but a big shout out to the production crew tonight. Brendan Holland for the producer, Josue Vasquez for the cameraman and editor, and Josh Mojica for camera as well. And to start it off, as we covered, we saw a lot of slow movement offensively. The Eagles picked it up, however, they are not scoring. The momentum's there, they're moving the ball around, but Falcons are playing some great defense, and it looks like they know that game plan. A great way to start it off here at the Boys-Girls Division I Basketball Western Mass Finals here at the Curry Hicks Cage. And so once again, 2:04 to go in the first quarter. On the timeout, you wonder what Coach Eric Maurer for the Eagles is saying. And also, you know, watching this here at the UMass Curry Hicks Cage, one of the former arenas for the UMass men's basketball team, for the college team, of course. If you look at the court, you know, 2 lines. Every year we talk about this. 2 3-point lines. It's not the black one that you have to shoot from, and it can really mess you up. It's the red one. The red one's the high school regulation line, and that's what, you know, sometimes can be confusing. So now back to the action. It's Howard. To hold on to it, guarded by Robinson. She fakes her way around, spins, bounce pass. Wasn't where she wanted it to be, but it's back in her hands. The 3 is no good, and Tauralatosi hauls in the board. So now Guthrie back in action on the other end. She's going to scoop around, drive. She draws the foul, but it was on the floor. So the shot is no good. So Guthrie will be shooting. There was confusion on it. Looked as if she was ready to inbound it, but she will be going to the line. However, ball was not up in time as the shot did not count. On the 1-and-1, shot number 1 is no good. Cannot missed that opportunity, but she's there on the defensive end after the shot. It's Howard with it. And the pick was no good, but she's still able to scoop around. Pull up J from mid-range, no good. Maxwell hauls in the board, gives it to Guthrie. On to the other end in fast break. Intensity, no good on the take. Maxwell board and the jump ball again. Eagles ball. And great defensive presence here from the Falcons. Inbound to Maxwell. She can't get it to go. Sloppy take, but it goes out of bounds. Will remain Central's ball. Guthrie on the inbound. 1:13 to go in the first quarter. Maxwell catches it. She gives it to Guthrie. Guthrie floater. Can't get the lucky bounce. Robinson will get called for the travel. So now the inbound. That'll be to Cronin. Cronin to take it out and give it to Grono. She gets rejected by Tartalatasi as it stays Falcons ball, but a great stop. Almost a double-digit lead for the Falcons. So they definitely want to keep this up. They inbound it quick, but almost stolen. But she puts up the shot on the rebound. That was Howard. Here's Oliveira. On to the other side, gives it to Guthrie. Guthrie had time to put up the shot. Beautiful bounce pass to Maxwell in the paint. Loses control. Great defense from the Falcons. That will be Bartolome, who will get credit for the steal. And now it's Howard. Howard back out. She gives it to Cronin. Cronin scoops in, tries to drive. Maxwell there. Watches the bounce pass. Oliveira hustling for it. It will be a jump ball. It will be Falcons ball. And a great hustle for the Eagles on that one. And another timeout will be called. And that'll be on Minnechaug. So still no scoring in that last minute sequence. However, 23.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Division I girls Western Mass with the state basketball finals between the Springfield Central High School Golden Eagles and the Minnechaug Falcons. 13-4 your score. And what started off pretty intense has now slowed down a little when it comes to the scoring aspect, as both teams have been quiet since the 3-minute mark, other than a couple free throws knocked down for the Falcons. Has been quiet. But as well as the Eagles, starting off very rough, not getting any good shots, and overall looking sloppy, something they have to change and of course adapt to over time. As I say that this quarter is just the start of the game, and they have plenty of time to recover. So now Howard will inbound it for the Falcons. 13 on the shot, 23 on the game clock. Howard inbounding it. It's tipped up, and here's Oliveira on the fast break to Guthrie. Guthrie on the other way. She gets it to go for two. Clock running. Less than 13 seconds to go in the first quarter now. And now they're going to have to go for a fast break. Tartalatasi trying to save it, but it was out of bounds on Chrono. As will be Eagles ball. They have 8.5 seconds to go to get some action going. 6-13 your score now. Guthrie has to race on the other end to Maxwell. Maxwell looks, finds Robinson, goes out of bounds, and she cannot hold on to it. And now on the inbound is O'Toole. 3 1/10 of a second to go. Here's Howard trying to get a shot up. She lobs it up, can't get it to go. And ladies and gentlemen, that will end the first quarter of basketball here at the Kirby X Cage. 13-6 your score. As quarter one ends, we've seen a lot of slow offense from both teams, a lot of inconsistency. However, the Eagles look to revive it back in at the end with 8.5 seconds to go as they got the score down. And now, as this second quarter is approaching, this is if you're Eric Maurer, you really have to talk to them and just let them know that they have the time, of course, but they also have to get used to this defense because this Minnechaug Falcons defense is really stopping them heavy. And, of course, going to the scoreboard, they have just really let it loose. As well as free throw-wise, they were sent to the free throw line several times and not able to knock down a lot, as where Minnechaug was able to knock down all of them, and they were playing great offensively when it comes to that and making sure that they get the shots they need to get down, and that's something you have to do if you're Central. As well as taking the wise shots, as earlier mentioned, for the three-point line. Make sure you're taking the right one. You don't have to go that far back. From the camera, it might look very short, but I tell you on the court, it's a lot different. But now the Eagles are going to be inbounding it, and it'll be Guthrie. Should be guarded by Sanborn. Guthrie will find Roche. She finds Maxwell. Maxwell spinning around, post move, in for two. That's the Maxwell we know. 8-13 now, your updated score. Howard, she has it. She's going to hand it off. O'Toole back to Howard. Howard to step back. Back to O'Toole. Deep three. Slings it. No good. Rebound from Tatalatasi as she holds on to it. And there will be a foul on Grown Up. So now, with the score being 8-13, already a great way to start it off, and the foul will send her to the line. Gonna have to capitalize on this for sure. Tatalatasi. One up, gets it to go. And on the 1-1, she'll be shooting another one. 9-13 now, your score. Deficit cut once again. Now to get it to a three-point deficit, she gets it to go. 10-13 now, your score. The Eagles coming off strong here in the start of the second quarter. Here's Howard. Howard, nice bounce pass to Ofasarisic. She finds back on the jump shot, no good. Grono playing vicious out there. And you love to see the heart there. But the shot from Howard, no good. Guthrie. Floater pass up, Bahati. Hook shot, no good. Maxwell rebound, no good. Maxwell rebound again to Guthrie. To Roach. On the wing, pass to Maxwell. To Guthrie. Jab step. Drive, floater, no good. The rebound again for the Eagles. Glass cleaning, it's Roche on the wing, no good. And now Falcons have the ball. Rono's shot, no good. Or check that. Sanborn's shot, no good. It'll go out of bounds, but it'll stay Falcons' ball. Listen out. Inbounding it will be Sanborn. Or check that. It looks like they overruled it. And the Eagles will be inbounding it. Guthrie on the inbound to find Tatalatasi. Back to Guthrie. Calls for help on that press, but they give it to Bahati. She's going to drive her way in, stay on the wing now. Guthrie calling for it, but she gets it. Tatalatasi, open shot, gets it to go for three, and that is a tie game. And Tatalatasi playing very excellent for the Eagles in these last 2 minutes to start off the second quarter. Howard, shot no good. But there will be a foul, and she'll be going to the line to shoot two. And if there's one thing to talk about, the Falcons' consistency at the line has been great today. So we'll see how it continues. Howard's first shot will be up shortly. Number one is up and good. 14-13, now your score on the 1-point lead for the free throw now to go 2 for 2. Up shortly, gets it to go. 2-point lead now, once again for the Falcons. The Eagles looking to retaliate. Guthrie back to Tatalatasi, moves it to Roche. Horrible communication, and now Howard on the fast break. They call a foul. And she'll go to the line. It looked like it was a blocking foul that was translated to a shooting. So now Howard will go to the line for two. And once again, to talk about the Falcons, very consistent at the line, so these free throws are free points for them. And the second one, or the first one I should say, is good. 16-13. Number 2 is good as well for the Falcons. Now Maxwell. She's going to give it to Talatasi. And it's to Lopez. To Talatasi. To Bahati. Maxwell. Pressure is there on Maxwell, if you notice. As soon as she has it, they are double teaming her. And a great move from the Falcons. And now the shot is up, way off the mark. That will go out of bounds on the Falcons. 13-17, now your score. And now it's Talatasi. Off the pass from Lopez. Talatasi moves it to Maxwell, back to Lopez. Lopez, clean drive, floater on 1 foot, no good. And Robinson couldn't get the board. And now Howard. She gets called. They say the shot is no good due to the foul on the floor. And it'll just be an inbound. Or it will be 2. So she'll be shooting 2. 70-13, their score, as she has another chance to do her thing, as it seemed, hitting her free throws and doing a great job for the Falcons to boost that lead. Number 1 is good. And now Talatasi will check out, and Oliveira will sub in. 5:26 to go in the first half. The Eagles had started to come back, but due to free throws and lack of turnovers now, they are able to keep a lead. And a rejection from Lopez, as the shot was no good. Now to start off the fast break, Guthrie spins around, stays in bounds. Just going to float it up for 2, no good. And now Howard again, as they call a foul, as she goes to the line once more. (18-13) your score. Howard's first is good. So now our second one will be up. And to get that 7-point lead will be big on the Eagles to keep it going. And she gets it to go. 20-13 your score now with 5:08 to go in the first half. Lopez to Guthrie. Back to Lopez. Lopez to Maxwell. And they are tanking her in the paint, and it is working. Howard on the end. And Howard gets it to go. Now they're going to have to slow it down. Get that ball rolling. And it looked like she stepped out of bounds, and they call it on the fast break. And the Eagles will call a timeout. And a smart move to retaliate back, as might start off slow, but the Eagles have to make sure that they keep it in with this reach. You can't let it get out of hand. We've seen the Eagles come back several times. And of course, the fans trying to get in the hands, as both teams are. Both teams kind of colliding back on, talking trash, which is always usual here, especially at this, level of game. But as I was saying, if you're the Eagles, you cannot let this lead get out of hand. As we saw last year for the championship, it got way too out of hand by the second quarter. And of course, we saw a lot of just great games from them, but today, starting it off slow is not what you want to do. The Falcons are playing great, really explosive defense, as it is looking great. And now as the inbound will set off after the timeout, we'll see what the Eagles will be able to do. 22-13, 4:46 to go in the first half. Will the comeback once again be strong, or will it fall short due to fouls? Guthrie to Olivero to Maxwell. Turnover, it looks like. And it'll go out of bounds. Minnechaug ball. Howard now on the inbound. She's going to lob it up. Back to Howard as she's their ace tonight. Pass way out of bounds as it will be central ball. Guthrie on the inbound to Roche. Back to Guthrie. Beat Olivero, back to Roche. These long passes are getting intercepted a lot, so they have to slow it down with that. Minnechaug is reading it. Olivero to Robinson. Robinson back to Olivero on the wing to Roche. Roche, three. Gets it to go for three. And now the shot good. 4:09 to go. They got to keep the ball rolling. Howard now. Guarded well. She had to hand it off to Sanborn. Sanborn. As on the drive, she goes out. And it'll be Eagles ball. And the substitutions will be made. Substitutions will be made for the Falcons. And now Robinson. She's going to have it. And she gets rejected in the paint. Now the Falcons on the fast break, stripped away, but a beautiful look for them. And on the basket was Gabrielle Bartolome. Now it's Guthrie. Guthrie to swing it around to Roche. Roche, three. Can't get it to go. There's Sanborn. She passes it out. It's to Strange. Shot no good. And now it'll be a jump ball, and it'll be Minnechaug. Substitution made out. And on the inbound, it'll be Sanborn. Pass intercepted almost, but now Olivero able to hold on to it. Guthrie on the fast break, looking for the call on the put up. But there will be a foul on the Eagles. And now 2:57 to go in the first half. 24-16 your score. Howard back at the line. Howard's first shot will be good. Nine-point lead now for the Falcons. And now the double-digit lead is in effect for them. No substitutions made. It's Roche back to Guthrie. Back to Roche. Guthrie again. She's going to find Olivero. She holds on to it. Loses her control, but now back to Guthrie. Kicks it to Roche. Roche on the jab. Fake. Drive. Bounce gets it in for two. 26-18 your score now with 2:34 to go in the first half. Passes it out to Sanborn. Intercepted goes to the central sidelines. And it will be Falcons ball. Big group of subs made for the Falcons. Grono, Cronin, and O'Toole check in. So now Howard will be on the inbound, but Before that, they have a substitution in. Bahati. She'll check in for Lopez. Howard on the inbound. Finds her man. Cronin. Lob up by O'Toole. No good. Robinson on the rebound. Gives it to Guthrie. Guthrie on to the other end now. Euro step floater. No good on the hop step. Bahati shot no good as well. 2:03 to go in the first half. O'Toole at the top of the key now. Moves it back to Howard. Howard on the lob out. That's to Cronin. And now Guthrie on the fast break. The Falcons get back. She's going to slow the tempo down. Nala, open shot on the wing. No good. Calling for it, though. And here's O'Toole. Howard now. Spin around, pass out. That'll be to Cronin. Now it's back to Strange. Now to Grono. Back to Howard. Deep three. No good. Robinson rebound. Foul on the Falcons as Grono really playing some great defense out there. Playing a little too fierce, though. Gets called for her third foul, I believe. And that will send Robinson to the line. Now for the Falcons, Anissa Velez will check in for Grono. Doesn't get it to go. And now it's O'Toole. Deep shot on the wing, gets it to go. (29-18) your score now as the Falcons almost desolating the Eagles. And there's the crowd, they're alive now. Maxwell finds Robinson, gives it to Guthrie. Guthrie back to Robinson. Now to Roche, bounce pass. It's Bahati, she can't get it to go. And Howard with 35 to go. She finds Cronin, shot, gets it to go. And the Falcons looking unstoppable right now. Guthrie. She's gonna find Maxwell. To Roche. Intercepted. Bad communication. And now, as that half seems to end, it's O'Toole. Pull up from deep. Can't get it to go. Robinson now. As the flop. No good. That ends the half. And ladies and gentlemen, to end the first half, terrific basketball play from the Minnechaug Falcons. Looking excellent here in the first half of the D1 state finals for Western Mass. The Eagles starting off weak, but they need to recover. 31-18 your score. This is Cyril Zanetti for Focus Springfield. We'll be back at the second half. And live back for the second half is the game between the Eagles and the Falcons. On the inbound was Guthrie, and she found Roche, but now Maxwell in the paint, bodying her way in off the glass and for two. 20-31 now your start. Started off fast in this game. We saw a lot of lackluster offense, and we really got to see better communication. So now for the defense for the Falcons, started off weak, but we'll probably see improvement as they've been playing exceptional. Now on the shot for the Falcons, that was Cronin, but she couldn't get it to go. Now it's Guthrie on to the other side. She's going to swoop around to Lopez. Lopez, fake, pull-up, J from mid-range. Can't get it to go. The rebound attempt not there as Sanborn can haul it in quickly. Sanborn now stepping back, gives it out. That would be Grono. Grono, drive, bounce pass out. And on the shot was Cronin. No good. Maxwell rebound. Lopez now onto the other side. Shamgod cross back to Maxwell. Maxwell in the corner to Bahati. Bahati, drive, rejected in the paint. And that was Cronin on the defense. Here's Sanborn. Sanborn now. Gonna find her target. That's Grono. Back to Sanborn. Sanborn swoops in, rebound. That will be good, as that was Cronin. Cronin's shot good, 20-33 now your score as the Falcons keeping that lead. Here's Lopez. Lopez to Roche, back to Lopez. Lopez on the top of the wing, loses control. And off Sarasic, recovers, but it'll be Central ball. Stay Central ball. And Guthrie will inbound it. Now she's gonna hit Roche, back to Guthrie. Now on the side wing, that'll be Lopez. Back to Guthrie, she'll fake it around, gives it to Bahati, back to Guthrie on the wing, contested three, can't get it to go. Now that was Sanborn on the rebound. She finds Howard. Howard drive, no good. Maxwell rebound, but it goes out of bounds and it will be Eagles ball. So now Roche back to Guthrie. 20-33, once again your score. Guthrie with ball in hands now. She'll get across. Here's Lopez. Three. Can't get it to go. And now it's Howard again. Howard hands it off. There's Sanborn. That'll go out of bounds and it will remain Falcons ball. And now on the inbound, here's Grono. Her shot on the wing, way off. They call a foul for Sanborn. And so now she'll go to the line to shoot two. Sanborn's first shot is up and good. And second shot is up and it's good. 35-20 your score now. After the two free throws are good to go. Here's Robinson, back to Guthrie. Guthrie back to Robinson. They got to slow it down on this ball movement because the Falcons are there. However, Lopez can hand on to it. Now here's Guthrie, top of the key, three, deep one. That's Robinson falls, the rebound was not there. On the chase down, they call a foul on Guthrie. And Howard will go to the line again. So now attempt number one from Howard is up and good. Howard's second shot is up and good as well. 37-20 your score now. And now here's Robinson back to Guthrie. Back to Robinson again. She passed it out to Lopez. Lopez three, no good. Awful shooting for the Eagles as they need to get that together. 30-27. Shot is no good. Rebound by Maxwell. They give it to Lopez. Lopez to Guthrie. Guthrie swing around drive. She finds Bahati in the paint and gets it to go for two. 22-37 your score now. Out of bounds, pass no good. That was intended for Sanborn. Now Bahati will check out and Olivero will check in. As well as Ovsarsic checking in for the Falcons. Here's Lopez. Lopez handoff to Olivero. Back to Guthrie. Guthrie handoff to Lopez. Lopez on the wing. Doesn't get it to go, but Maxwell grabs the board to Guthrie, jab step fake, back to Lopez, deep three fake, drives it in, gets it to go on the floater. 24-37, your score now off the Lopez floater. Pass for Howard. 4:03 to go in the third quarter. Ball movement for the Falcons. Lopez on the steal, and here's Guthrie. Fast break on the drive. She gets it to go. 37-26 your score now, and the Eagles looking to come back. And a smart move for the Falcons, taking that time out and slowing down that tempo as a timeout is called. If you are just tuning in, this is Focus Springfield. This is being broadcast by Stills and Eddie Play-by-Play. I want to have another big thank you to Brendan Holland, Josue Vasquez, and Josh Mojica for the production team tonight. And as mentioned earlier, the Eagles now fixing what was really big for them, however, still having some problems, whether it be the shot selection. 37-26 your score, as the deficit was in double digits for a while, now coming close to that one-digit lead. 3:47 to go. We'll have to see how the Eagles can do after this time out, especially how the Falcons recover. So now for the Eagles, same squad in as well as for the Falcons. Howard set to inbound. So now it's Ovsersic. She gives it going on now in the corner. The three, no good. Howard can't get it to go. Maxwell rebound. Now here's Guthrie. On to the other end, bounce pass to Lopez. Lopez, step back three, gets it to go for three. 29-37 now your score, and the Eagles playing well. There's the pass to Gorno. Can't hold on to it, but now she recovers. Howard, double team. Sanborn, Grono in the corner. Back to Sanborn. And it's stolen. Here's Olivero. Lobs it up to Lopez to hold on to it. She can't get it to go. Maxwell rebound. And the shot was up. They call it on the floor, so it won't count. So basket no good. Neither the foul will call to go to the line. She will just have the deal on the floor. So now Guthrie on the inbound. Lobs it up. Maxwell will get called again now. They'll get called again for the foul on the floor. They'll get another shot. This will be big for the Eagles to get into that bonus. 2:55 to go in the third quarter. 37-29 your score. Falcons still on that lead, staying ahead. Guthrie set for the inbound again. She finds Robinson. Robinson finds Maxwell. Can't get it to go. And there's the rebound from Sanborn. On to the other end. Maxwell able to stop it. And now Olivero. They don't call the backcourt, but the Falcons are able to recover. Here's O'Toole. She finds Sanborn. Sanborn rejected as it was almost poked out. Great play right now from Lopez. Here's Guthrie. Guthrie back to Lopez. Deep three. No good. Robinson rebound. Jump ball. And it'll go to the Falcons. And now O'Toole to inbound it. On the inbound, she'll find Howard. Howard guarded up by Lopez. Back to O'Toole, guarded by Guthrie to Howard. Howard to cross. Now it's back to Ovsersic. She's gonna drive, and she can't get it to go. Olivero rebound. And here's Robinson with 1:54 to go. She finds Guthrie. Guthrie looking to float it up. Maxwell gets it to go for two. 31-37 now your score. And Lopez pokes it out, but Howard recovers it. O'Toole's shot, no good. O'Toole grabs the rebound. And that was Cronin who grabbed it. Howard, deep shot, gets it to go for 3. So now here's Robinson, gives it to Guthrie. Guthrie back out to Lopez. Now to Maxwell. Maxwell gets it to go. So now Ovsersik, it's Strange, back to O'Toole. Lopez on the steal to go to the fast break finish. Lopez lays it in quickly. Great finish for her, 5-point lead now. Lopez staying with it. And now there'll be a foul on the floor. 40.2 of a second to go. Foul called. And now the Falcons will inbound it. That'll be on the floor. Howard inbound it. That'll be Ovsersik. Guarded by Lopez. And now she hands it back out to Howard. The open 3 gets it to go. And now Robinson. Foul on Howard. As Howard is lighting up tonight offensively. But Olivero on the inbound for the Eagles. 35-43 your score, and every time the Central Eagles come back close, Falcons just pull something off. Here's Lopez. On the Shamgod fake, cross back, open 3, drills it, gets it to go for 3. And a ridiculous play right there. 43-38 your score to end the third quarter. What a move from Amani Lopez to finish it off like that. That's the highlight play you like to see if you're the Eagles. 43-38 your score at the end of the third quarter. Once again, the Eagles coming back with the Falcons still up ahead. If you're just tuning in to Focus Springfield, this is Cyril Zanetti on play-by-play broadcasting with the production team between Brendan Holland, our producer, Josue Vasquez, our camera and editor, and Josh Mojica as well for camera. So with the final 8 game minutes left to go in the girls D1 Western Mass Finals, we've seen a very intense game these last couple minutes as we saw some incredible performances offensively from Amani Lopez. However, Emily Howard has not stopped. The Falcons up ahead, and their defense has been lackluster since that spark. So now the buzzer sounds, and we are just about ready to get into that fourth quarter action to find out our Western Mass State champs. Guthrie set to inbound it to Maxwell, back to Guthrie. Guthrie to find Robinson. Maxwell bangs it in for 2. 3-point deficit for the Eagles. They're going to hand it off. There is Ovsersik to Grono. Back to Sanborn. To Ovsersik. Now to Howard. Grono, to Ovsersik on the top of the key. She's going to hold on to it to give it to Howard on the deep shot. Open again, can't get it to go. And Ovsersik, she grabs the rebound. Howard open shot, but she doesn't take it. Gives it to Sanborn in a nice mid-range, can't get it to go. Maxwell rebound. Here's Guthrie on the other end. Jump ball, and it'll be Central ball. Oh, they call it back. That'll be Falcons ball. 40-43 your score with 7:09 to go in the first couple seconds. Intense already. Great basketball here at the Curry X cage. Grono shot. And one. She goes to the line. On the end one shot, great setup there. As she's been playing well herself. And now some confusion. They call a foul on Robinson, I believe. Now Grono's for shot to convert that and one. No good. Olivero can't get the rebound, and they can't get the putback either. They give it to Howard. Her shot no good. Maxwell rebound. Lopez now onto the other end. She's gonna sham out her way, can't hold on to it. And now neither can they, but they recover it from Osersik. The tongue twisters on this fast break momentum. Her put up is good. Now here's Guthrie. Gives it to Lopez to Maxwell. Maxwell to Olivero. Olivero gives it to Guthrie. To Olivero. To Lopez. Lopez to swoop around. Now to Maxwell. Maxwell in the paint. Fouled. And now that'll be on the floor. Guthrie will be set to inbound. Gets to Maxwell. Maxwell to Olivero. She gives it to Lopez. Lopez to Maxwell. Maxwell holds on to Robinson. Robinson intercepted. No, can't hold on to it. And they'll call the foul again. And now 48-40 your score, 6:10 to go in the game. Guthrie inbound to Bahati. Foul called, and she'll go to the line. Shoot two. And cut it at most to a 6-point deficit. They can't get it to go. Howard will check in for them as Sanborn goes out for the Falcons. Now Bahati on her second free throw attempt. They'll be good. 41-48, your updated score, 7-point lead for the Falcons. Now it's off Sarasik. Off Sarasik to check it out back. That'll be to O'Toole. To Howard, to Sarasik. She's gonna drive it out. She'll find Cronin. Back to Howard. Deep pass to off Sarasik. Drive. Easy lay in. And they call it travel. They call the travel. And that will be Falcons ball in the Howard inbound. 9 points to go. Or 9-point deficit for the Eagles. And that will be a timeout to Central. And ladies and gentlemen, as we are approaching our last couple of minutes of the game, I would like to give a final shout out for now to the production crew tonight, as this is Ciro Zanetti doing the play-by-play broadcasting. To shout it out to Brendan Holland, Josue Vasquez, and Josh Mojica for the production tonight. Here at the Curry X Cage, this is my 4th year doing this, and this is one of the most interesting girls' game that I have broadcasted yet, as this has been back and forth all night. Of course, that first quarter, however, was very hard to watch if you are an Eagles fan. But the moral of the story is the Falcons just started off with the boom and electricity they needed to spark that up and keep the ball rolling. However, as the quarter has come to end and the game is coming closer, the Eagles are looking to come back. 9 points to go for them in 5:45. We'll see what they can do. But before they get the ball, they're going to have to worry about this inbound pass that will be set up on the floor for the Falcons. They have Howard. They have O'Toole. They have Obsersic. They have Cronin. And then they have Corono. For the Eagles, Lopez, Bahati, Talatasi, Guthrie, and Maxwell. And here's Howard. Drive no good. Maxwell, strong rebound. She gives it to Guthrie. Guthrie. To slow it down. She's going to give it to Bahati. Swings it to Maxwell in the paint. Can't turn around and get it up for two. Obsersic with it now. As she gets stopped by Guthrie. Fast break opportunity. Gets it to go for two. 7-point deficit now for the Eagles. And now Grono gives it off, and that's Obsersic. Her drive pass. Good. That's the Cronin. 9-point lead now. Talatasi has it. She gives it to Maxwell. They'll call the reach-in foul. And on the bonus, it'll be a one-on-one, so she'll have to knock these down. Maxwell's first shot is good, so she'll go for her second on the one-on-one opportunity. So we'll see how number 2 goes down. It's up, no good. Bahati rebound, and she puts it up. Can't get it to go. Guthrie, jump ball, Eagles ball. 44-52 now your score. And Guthrie will be on the inbound. Gonna give it to Maxwell. She gives it to Lopez. Lopez, back to Maxwell. The length is there, and she gets it in. 46-52, your score with 4:30 to go. And now on the fast break, slows it down. Howard, no good. And now here's Guthrie. Guthrie on the other end. She drives, can't get it to go, and that'll be out of bounds on the Eagles. She wanted that foul call, but they don't call it. And the ball almost not being able to be received for a second. Now in the hands of O'Toole on the inbound. That'll be to Howard. To O'Toole. Guarded by Lopez. Back to Grono. Guarded by Lopez. Lopez looking for the strip. Maxwell to step up. They call the foul. So now, final 4 minutes. This is big. That 6-point lead, it'll be a blessing to get both of these down. Well, if she can get that 2 free throw. Pleasure. Cronin, shot number 1 is up, and she gets it to go. 53-46 your score now after Cronin's first attempt. We'll see what number 2 does to her. And the score, 4 flat to go here in this Western Mass State Championship, the state finals. Now Guthrie. Talatasi back to Lopez, back to Talatasi. Talatasi missed a lot of the third quarter, but now back in it, gives it to Lopez. Lopez to give it to Guthrie. Guthrie jab. Back to Talatasi. Talatasi fake to Guthrie. ball movement well. Bounce pass to Maxwell. Low. She holds on to a jump ball that will be Falcons ball. And a timeout is called by Minnechaug. With 3:40 to go in this game, we've seen a lot of well-balanced offense from the Falcons as they were able to respond several times. And now to zoom in here on the court, we see Mayor Sarno attending the game to support the city of Springfield. And of course, watch some great basketball here at the Curry Hicks Cage. So of course the timeout being called, clock ends, and we are back for some basketball action to declare the girls D1 state finalist champ between the Minnechaug Falcons and the Springfield Central High School Golden Eagles. So on the inbound will be Emily Howard. She'll find Sanborn. She'll give it back to Howard. Back to Sanborn. To Howard again. Back to Sanborn. Gives it a grown-up. She's going to drive. Rejected by Bahati. Talutasi. Rebound. On the other end, slows it down. Talutasi finds Maxwell. Maxwell to Lopez to Guthrie. Open three on the wing. Top of the key. No good. Bounce pass to Sanborn. Back to Howard. So Osersik to Sanborn. And now the floater, no good. Rebound by Maxwell. Lobs it out to Lopez now on the other end. Drives. Gets it to go for two. 48-54 your score. And another timeout called with 2:42 to go. So 2:42 to go here in this game. Another timeout called. And we'll see really how this game will come to an end, as a great revival, you could say, for the Eagles started at the start of this quarter after a great spark of electricity at the end of the third, thanks to Manny Lopez. Now, one thing to say is that the Falcons' free throws was definitely a big difference to start it off, but now the Eagles, as they are able to continue offensively, are playing well. So now the timeout buzzer sounds and they'll get back to action. 2:42 to go. And on the inbound for the Falcons will be Howard. She'll give it out to Sanborn. They press, but lightly. Gonna give it out. There's Sanborn on the drive. Can't get it to go. Shot no good. Rebound by Maxwell. So now here's Guthrie. Guthrie gonna slow it down. Bahati. She gives it to Maxwell, but it goes out of bounds, and that'll be out of bounds on Grono. They say that it is Falcons ball. And they recall it, and it will be Eagles ball. Guthrie on the inbound, gives it to Maxwell. Foul on the floor. Maxwell to go to the line now. 48-54. Once again, your score has the opportunity to make it a 4-point deficit with 2:14 to go. That will be major for the Eagles, because as much as they've been able to put on some productive scoring, they're going to need to be able to keep it going and stop the Falcons. First shot, no good. There'll be a foul on Bahati over the back. So now Howard will be on the inbound. Gives it to Strange. Back to Howard. Playing it smart by draining the clock. Doesn't get it crossed yet. She gets it to Grono. Gives it to Sersic. Howard, shot no good. Guthrie. She gives it to Lopez. Lopez to Maxwell. Inside. Rejected. Grabs it back. Jump ball. Eagles ball. Coming up on the inbound will be Guthrie. Guthrie to find Lopez and Taudalatasi. Taudalatasi to swoop to the top of the key. She gives it to Lopez. Lopez deep three. No good. Howard, strong rebound. Guthrie looking to pick it up, jump ball. Falcons ball. 54-48 your score, 1:32 to go. Strange gives it to Howard. She'll lob it out. Shot no good, as a scoreless couple minutes has passed. The lead still for the Falcons. Maxwell shot no good. Bahati foul. So Bahati will be at the line on the foul. Shot number one, no good. So now for Bahati. Shot number two is good. Gets it to go. Substitution now, as Bahati will get checked out. Robinson comes in. Pass off Sersic. 1:07 to go. They gotta drain the clock. Maxwell sends it out as it remains Falcons ball. 5-point lead now for the Falcons. 49-54 on the inbound, it's Howard. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Maxwell. Maxwell, they gotta keep the ball moving. Guthrie now. Taudalatasi, shot, no good. Robinson can't get the rebound, neither can Maxwell, they give it out. Now they need a press, here. They call the foul. Throw attempt number one from Sersic is up, and it's good. And number two for Sersic will be up and good. That looks like it could close it off as there is now a 7-point lead. Tatalotasi gets it to Lopez. Lopez 3. Can't get it to go. Robinson gets it to Lopez. She gets it up. Can't get it to go. Tatalotasi, no good. That will be Central ball. With less than a shot clock remaining, Central ball. Go through to Lopez. Lopez now. 3 up. No good. Robinson to Tatalotasi. Back to Robinson. Shot. No good. And now to end the game, they're going to foul. 8.8 seconds to go. As the Falcons played great tonight. Offensively and defensively, a well out performance from Emily Howard especially. Maxwell to find Lopez. Lopez half-court shot, no good. And the celebration here, live it here at the Curry Hicks cage. And now as the buzzer sounds, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the conclusion of the girls' D1 state finals between the Falcons and the Eagles. Minnechaug are your champs, 49-56 your final score. You're watching Focus Springfield. This is Cyril Zanetti. Thank you.